In today's video, I'm going back to fix a stupid mistake that I made a couple projects ago. It's one of those little errors that keeps bothering you until you finally decide to make it right. So let's take a closer look, see what went wrong, and try to fix it once for all. Join me. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So a couple of years ago, maybe two I believe, I made this Xbox 360 and in that video many of you comment and correct of course that I pretty much destroy or stop the airflow to the fan during this window. Of course we still have the bottom and a little bit here on this vent, but that's absolutely correct. So I don't play this console much, so I don't feel the need to rectify that mistake yet, but today is the day. So I now have, as you may notice, a laser machine that can cut acrylic, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reopen the console with some careful to avoid scratch the paint, remove this acrylic, cut a new one, and I'm gonna take the opportunity to engrave some cool things like an Xbox logo or something. I will check that later, and most importantly I will open some vents here for the fan to rectify that stupid mistake that I made a couple of years ago. So without losing any more time, let's take this console apart and add some fresh air to this Xbox 360. So there's no need to disassemble any further. So I have the bottom and the top case. That's exactly what I want. So as you can see, we just need to remove this part. In fact, part of it is already falling apart. As you can see, it will be pretty much easy, I believe. Yeah, but it will be kind of easy. Yeah, already done. Basically I will just put this part somehow in place with this part again, mark with a Sharpie here where the bends should go, and somehow on the computer make a cool design with the Xbox logo or something and prepare this piece to be cut. I don't know if I will be able to find, this is 1 mil or 1.5 mil acrylic. In fact, this is not acrylic, this is a piece of a monitor, but I will try to find at least 3 mil acrylic. I think I have space to fit a 3 mil acrylic. If not, I will use it outside with some cool bolts. But yeah, let's move on. And as you can see, this is the final design, super simple. We have on the bottom the hexagons mesh, where the fan can get now the fresh air. On the center we have the Xbox 360 logo with the letter E just for fun. This is the Xbox 360 E, and on the top my logo. So this top part, the Xbox 360 and my logo will be engraved, and of course the hexagons mesh will be cut so the fan can get some fresh air. So let's take the file into the laser machine and get that cutted and see how it looks. And just before we move on with the video, I want to show you something that can help you with some files, videos, photos, which is today's sponsor, TenorShare for DDIG file repair. And today I'm going to show you specifically how you can repair some video files that somehow got damaged. As a content creator, I deal with a lot of files, with a lot of video files to get my projects complete, and somehow some of them from some other reasons stop working. And I already use 4DDIG file repair to save my ass a lot of times, and the process is really simple. As you can see, once you open 4DDIG file repair, you have in the main section 4 different options: repair videos, repair photos, repair files, and repair audios as well. So today I'm gonna show you how you can repair some video files. So, and to do that is really simple. You just need to select the repair videos option right here and then add your own video. So select both, and as you can see, we don't have any preview of the videos because they are broken. After that we can select repair them all. You will see that this is really quick. As you can see, first one is done, second one is done as well, and after that you can select save, select, and open the folder. On the folder you will have the same 2 files renamed. As you can see, now you have image 5561 repaired, the same for that, and if you try to reproduce them, as you can see, it will open without any problems. As you can see, 4DDIG file repair is an awesome program to repair videos, photos, files, audios. It's quite simple, quite easy to use. So if you want to give it a try, I'll leave you the link in the description below. But for now, let's get back to the video. So, and as you can see, I ended up buying this 1000 to 500 millimeters sheet. So it's a big one. It's quite thin. It's 2 millimeters, as you can see. It says transparent synthetic glass. They identify this as acrylic, 17 euros. I hope this is really acrylic because it's not. It tends to melt when cut in laser. I already cut a little piece right here and it's already in the machine. So yeah, let's give it a go. And by the state of the first coats right here, as you can see, that's not looking very good. As you can see, this it start melting, so I'm pretty sure the parts they're gonna melt each other again. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, not looking very good. But I will let it cut until the end and stop the part, the engraving part, and see how it looks. But yeah, not looking good at all. So, and as you can see, yeah, the results are not good at all. I even made some tests with different speeds, but it cuts. The first try it's worse, it even burns this part. The second, with the double of speed, it kind of works fine, but as you can see, it kind of melts the edges and not like at all. This part it's okay. Just let me just, yeah, the borders not problem because it's gonna be hidden by the plastic, but yeah, this piece not good at all. So I'm gonna or either cut just a giant hole and try to find a mesh or something, or redesign, do this to be more simple, just a few cuts, and yeah, gonna try another thing. So yeah, need to think a solution. So second attempt, as you can see, it's already starts engraving. I have a piece of, I believe, 4 millimeters or 5 millimeters acrylic, frost one, as you can see. I think that will look somehow cool, but it's quite thick. Not quite sure if it will fit on the Xbox, but yeah, let's try that first. And if it won't fit, I will move on to another design. Just a little update right here, and as you can see, we have some cool things. First of all, it seems to fit. As you can see, I already pre-assembled this top part. It's not glue, of course. That's why we still have this gap here, but it seems to fit. The fact that we have now the double of the thickness. The design of the hole seems to be okay. The glass or the ice effect on the acrylic looks cool. It's like the new Xbox just released effect, so I kind of like it. And we have a slightly problem here. As you can see, the machine somehow didn't get these pieces, but somehow it's kind of like cool. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I don't know about you. Let me know your opinion. But yeah, the circle for the fan, as you can see, perfect. And this design is kind of cool. I really love it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it as it is, give it a nice clean, glue it, and yeah, I kind of love it. So let's move on. And as you can see, quick and easy. This time I also take a good amount of glue all the way around, except for the bands, of course, to kind of fill the gaps and secure it even better than the last time. And as you can see, it's done. So I just need to clean it up after the reassemble. But yeah, let's move on. So, and there you go, a simple fix that didn't came out perfect. I really love to maintain the full transparent look, but as you can see, I can't because the acrylic, or the supposedly acrylic that I bought, it's pretty much plastic. I believe it is plastic, so it kind of melts in the laser, or it's just the fact that it is too thin. But I have this leftover piece, just one piece that kind of saved the project. We faced some problems as well in this little area, which turned out a little design effect that I really love. So also that we have some weird pattern effect here from the laser, but anyway, it came out quite nice. So the main goal here is solve this stupid mistake that I made a couple of years ago. So that part is done. Now the fan can breathe properly and the console won't overheat. I managed to do it without damage the paint, especially here in this area, because these consoles are quite hard to take apart. So yeah, basically this project is now done. In fact, I may have to open it for a third time because the LEDs are now quite dim. If you remember the first time that when we do this project, the LEDs are not so good. So with the frosty acrylic, it's even worse. So pretty much it's only light up a few corners of the interior. I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. So the main goal today is solve the overheat or the vent problem. It's done. I just had a few more details. I kind of like how it's done. So stay tuned for the next couple of videos. I have a lot of projects already in perspective. I have at least 2 more consoles already in movement to be done. It's going to be a lot of fun things to do. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope I can catch you in the next one.